I've been asked before on the channel to look at Betfair trading when it comes to cricket. Now, this is one that instantly I already know not a lot of you guys are going to click on. I know instantly whenever I do a Betfair video how well it's going to do, what first impressions, and if it's going to do well over a long period of time. And I'm hoping for this one, over a longer period of time, more and more of you guys will come back to this and give it a try. Because honestly, I didn't realise the potential that was available there with cricket trading until I've looked at it today. Now, it's going to be a bit of a weird learning curve, especially if you're like me and have no clue about cricket. I still, at this point, don't know anything about it. I'm just trying to implement some strategies I already know from other sports onto cricket and trying to sort of trade the market instead of the sport. But I'm going to show you today 3 or 4 reasons why I think you really should give cricket a go, and then we're also going to look into a laying the draw cricket strategy as well, where I'm going to show you, hopefully, a nice little live example. So if it sounds like something you're going to enjoy, make sure you hit the like button down below. Let me know if you've got any other cricket strategies you want me to actually try out below in the comments as well. It's something I'm definitely looking out for. I'm always looking for opportunities to trade the market, so let me know some cricket strategies down below. I'll get them researched, I'll give them a go. Now, when it comes to cricket, I am a complete beginner. I've only looked it up for a few days. I know very little about the strategies, so if you're going to implement a strategy yourself, please do some additional research behind it. There is quite a bit of information out there on cricket. Not as many videos on YouTube about cricket, but there is a lot of online text guides and forums surrounding cricket trading. So be sure to go give them all a look, but let's get into it. Now, I'm going to keep this one quite brief because my knowledge about cricket trading is quite brief. So I'm literally going to give you the 3 things I've learned so far, and then if you guys enjoy this video, I'll go do some additional research around cricket trading. We'll come back to it and we'll look up some strategies and we'll go in a bit more depth about the markets and everything like that. But for the time being, I'm just going to keep this very brief and hopefully get you guys intrigued into cricket, and then we can go on from there. So, the first thing to know about cricket trading is certain matches when it comes to cricket have so much money traded in amongst them. If we just look up here on the cricket sort of schedule that's going on, look at this England-New Zealand test match that's going on. £22 million, nearly £23 million matched on there. That is a huge amount of money. I never realised the amount of money that gets matched. I'm assuming it's only the bigger matches that are getting matched this much, but there is still a huge amount of potential there for trading opportunities. Now, you can see below some of the other ones don't have as much, but there's still a decent amount there, still enough to be traded. And I think just that sheer amount of volume there, if that doesn't already get you excited about trading cricket, I don't know what will. Because when you see how much is matched, you know how much potential there is for profit to be made. Now, according to some of the guides I've already read, cricket is quite easy to predict. When it comes to football, you're going to need the goal to happen, you're going to need certain aspects to happen, but apparently when it comes to cricket, the predicting of the game is a lot easier than in other sports. I don't know in what context that is. I don't know if it's because there's less underdogs, or there's more underdogs I should say, or things normally always go one way compared to the other. No idea. But apparently it is easy to predict, which is lovely to hear. That's always what you want to know. And then the third quick little snippet of why you should get into trading cricket is the matches last forever. This is day 2. It's gone on for a few days. I don't know how long test match is going for. As I said, I literally have no idea when it comes to cricket. But that means there is more of an opportunity there for you to get some profit. Now, when I first loaded up this test match, before it had started, so that was 2 days ago now, as you'll be able to see from day 2, I wanted to evaluate whether or not there was a laying the draw strategy option. So if we just come over to cricket itself, initially here you can see that there is no opportunity for draws for certain aspects, for certain matches, but for this test cricket match there is. So I wanted to just initially see one of the easiest strategies to learn, laying the draw. Could we apply that to cricket? So when I looked on here the other day, if we just load up the draw odds, the draw was sat really far down here. It's really changed recently, but it was sat not at 2.32, it wasn't that low, it was sat at around about 4.2. So at 4.2 odds we could have laid the draw. I didn't know if that was good odds or poor odds, so I didn't do it myself personally at that point, but I kept note that it was 4.2. So if we come over here to the lay the draw calculator, 4.2 was the laying the draw. We always go in with small stakes, so that's a nice £10. And then at some point, because when it got down to 2.32 was the lowest, that was after my 4.2 odds. It was since the match had started. So we could have eventually got to that point. So 2.32, and we would have been looking at a loss of around about 80% there. If I'd have gone in trading live, I probably would have left at that point, because I don't know cricket trading at all, and I don't know cricket matches. So based on the reaction of the odds, I would have just got out of that. But as you can see now, on day 2, it's up at 70. So if we just come over here to the back odds, change that to 70, you can see there that it's nearly 100% profit after we take into consideration our 2% commission. I don't know about you, but that feels like a really good opportunity for profit there. I don't know how often this will hit, how often this will do anything, and how often there is different spikes in the market, but you can see there, even just since today, which I believe it was sat around about here at the start of today, there has been multiple swings in the laying the draw market, or in just the draw market itself. So when you can see a graph like this, or a graph like this up here at the top for England, when you can see the changes in the market on the graph, that equals an opportunity for profit. And you can see there's some big jumps there. There's a big jump there, a big jump there, a huge jump over here at the top. And there is constant changes in the market. We've had England be as low as 1.18, and we've had New Zealand be as low as 1.99. Not really an opportunity there to have a laying of the market, so we couldn't have really laid them both at 1.99 and got profit. We could have, but it doesn't look like that's something that's going to be available too often in test matches, at least, or at least in this match. But as you can see with that laying the draw strategy, that was something that it looks fairly obvious to do. And when I've looked at other people doing laying the draw with cricket, it does seem to be the go-to strategy for beginners when it comes to cricket trading, because draws don't seem to happen that often. And in fact, after a little bit of research there, it looks like 15% of matches end in a draw when it comes to test matches. Now, only having 15% end in a draw is a very nice return, especially when you consider that in football, 22% of matches on average end up as a draw. So you've already got there less draws happening, and potentially a bigger opportunity for profit in laying the draw. Now, I don't know what the trigger points are for cricket when it comes to laying the draw. Football's obvious. Your favourite home team takes the lead. You can exit the trade for profit. It's quite nice and simple. When it comes to cricket, I have no idea. But hopefully, I've shown you guys today in this video why you should really give cricket trading a go. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos on this. If you want me to actually do some in-depth research on a strategy, I'm more than happy to give it a go. But I've shown you here today how much money gets matched in cricket, how easy it is to potentially get that laying the draw, how often you'll hit that strike rate with the laying the draw as well, because of only 15% of matches ending in a draw. There is huge opportunities for profit there, and this is coming from someone who's done around about 15 minutes worth of research. Hopefully with a bit more we can find a strategy on cricket that's going to work as well as the strategies we've found on football and in tennis. Let me know if you've already found one down below. I'm all ears at the moment for this, as long as I don't actually have to learn how cricket works, because that's one thing I don't think my head could take at the minute. But thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of these. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more, and I really do hope you give cricket trading a go, even if you just give the laying the draw method a try at the next test match, because you'll definitely be able to get some profit. So I'll see you next time.